Staying up all night, again.
After recovering from his injuries, Connor moved in Vosiden to work for Ferrone. Due to the huge workload, he moved into the Fersang mansion as one of Ferrone's personal assistants. Ferrone had just finished his application for suspension of study and he was then busy with the lawsuit. Connor once overheard the conversation between Ferrone and the police. He was dumbfounded by the contents. Ferrone hoped that the police will demand for a heavier penalty as much as possible. Ideally, a life imprisonment. Ferrone would definitely help if needed. Although what Albert did was awful, Connor didn't expect Ferrone to be that unforgiving. But gossiping is not part of Connor's job. He was mainly responsible for the Fersang family's business and for dealing with Albert's business partners, trying to keep the business running. To be honest, Connor was not familiar with the family business. He worked while studying everything until midnight, and often until dawn, as he did today. Fortunately, Ferrone is a considerate boss who knew that Connor had been working hard. He allowed Connor to work flexible hours so that he could catch up on sleep during the day. Connor packed up the papers, which were reports of the month. He could rest after handing in those stuff to Ferrone.
Oh yes, and the lawsuit. I almost forgot.
With this in mind, he knocked on the study door, but no one answered. He then went downstairs with the papers, but he fell down the stairs, making such a big noise that the other servants came to see what was going on. Seeing that was Connor who fell, they expressed their sympathy and left. They all knew that Connor was unlucky and they were used to it. Being speechless, Connor asked the servant next to him as he gathered his papers.
Where is Mr. Fersang?
I haven't seen him. Is he in that room?
I think so. Thank you.
Ferrone himself was a disciplined and hard-working man who would work in his study for the whole day. If he wasn't in his study, he would be there. Connor went downstairs, through the laundry room, all the way to the room which was a nightmare to him. He took a deep breath in front of the door before entering. Ferrone did not seal the room up. Sometimes, he would spend some time here himself. Connor saw Ferrone sitting on the floor, staring at that sentence once he entered the room.
Mr. Fersang.
Only then, Ferrone noticed that Connor was there.
What's the matter?
The monthly report.
Come on over. Put it down here.
Connor did as he was told. There was a bottle of wine and a glass near Ferrone. Ferrone poured a glass of wine for Connor.
I've used this glass, hope you don't mind. You've done very well. I really appreciate that. Here, drink some before you go to bed, you'll sleep better.
Thank you.
Connor sat next to Ferrone, silently staring at the words that Abel left for Ferrone. After being discharged from the hospital, Ferrone had told Connor the whole story and he knew what happened between Ferrone and Abel.
Connor.
Yes.
How is your lawsuit going?
Not well. My lawyer told me last night that the case was going to be closed soon and that we would probably lose it.
Really? Then what are you going to do?
I don't know. He said that even if I appealed, I wouldn't have much chance of winning. I guess I have to accept the reality. Actually, it doesn't matter anymore now even if I lose the case. At least I have a job that pays well and I'm still alive.
Yes, you're still alive.
Sorry.
It's fine. As for me, I visited my father yesterday. We talked for a long time. He talked a lot about our business. I'll give them to you after organizing them well.
Thank you.
Do you think I am a nasty son?
I don't think I should comment on the relationship between you and your father.
It came to my surprise that he was calm. He told me that I could have every penny he had earned throughout his life. My mother's last wish was to ensure me a happy life. That's the reason why he has been working so hard to earn money.
He is a thoughtful father.
I don't know. I don't actually know him. At least I don't know him well enough to judge him for what he has done. Obviously, he didn't think what I would think about the money he prepared. The money that costed Abel's life. I'm sorry, maybe I should stop whining about all these. I lost Abel, I lost my family. At least, I didn't end up sleeping on the street, sorry, but please, tolerate a melancholy guy, just for a while. Connor, do you think I should perform a ceremony myself? Don't worry, I'll do it all myself, from the beginning to the end. No one else will be involved. I want to try if I can see him. I'd even pay the demon for seeing Abel again, if possible. I know I need to pay a price. However, if I can really see him again, talk to him, even for a single word,
Ferrone thought back to that day in the ward.
I'll pay the price, no matter what it is.
You did think about that in the ceremony, didn't you? I heard that.
Yes. You said that in the hospital.
Then you should remember, one of the things that Abel said was, I want to see you living your best life. It's true. I didn't lie.
I know, that's what he would have said to me. Sorry, I need some time alone.
Ferrone drank straight from the bottle. When he finished, he stared at the ground with his head in his hands. Connor felt he should say something to comfort Ferrone, but after thinking about it, he left the ceremony room in silence.